It has to be disappointment. We've controlled the game for the majority. Crook Town are on a hell of a run at the minute, and they've got some very good players, and we've given them a torrid time tonight. But you go into the final stages at 1-0 on a slippy, wet pitch, and you know you're on the risk of something silly happening. So a bit disappointed. 2 points dropped again, 2 games in a row. Ultimately, we're 7 games unbeaten, and the run continues, and we'll have to be happy with that bit.
What was a real positive, Steve? You already said kept a lot of the ball, most of the possession this evening, and the number of chances as well, which probably a little bit different to Saturday in terms of the number of chances we created tonight.
Well, you know, the discussion in the changing room was that Saturday wasn't good enough. We gifted the ball away far too easily, and not just 1 or 2 of us, but probably the majority. So the challenge set to the boys tonight was, you know, let's make Crook Town do a bit of the running, and let's have the ball as often as we can and for as long as we can. And it's fair to say that they've risen to that challenge, and as a result of that, you end up higher up the pitch, you end up in behind their back line, you end up making entries into the box. Realistically, the thing that was missing tonight was just that final touch in the back of the net at times. You know, the number that in the first half that were fizzed across the goal line or across the 6. You just want someone to be real hungry just to throw their body at that. So yeah, I can't be too disappointed with how they performed, because that's one of their best performances since we've come in. So there's a real positive there, and coming to Crook Town the Wednesday night when they're in such good form and going away with a point, feeling hard done by, you know, we're in a place that's positive. But yeah, a penalty in the 94th minute, that's going to feel like a defeat until tomorrow morning at least.
Oh, definitely, yeah, Steve. We now head to Blythe Town on Saturday. A lot of injuries, a lot of missing players. What's your thoughts going into that game?
We had to take 3 defenders off tonight through niggles and knocks and cramp and whatever else, and it's something that's plagued us a wee bit since in the 2 months we've been in. We're unable to pick the same back 5, you know, 2 games in a row. So my hopes for Saturday are that the lads that come off injured are just tight. You know, there's a couple of them that haven't played that often recently, and we're hoping that you know, it's just you know, hard running on a big pitch on a cold night. That's all that is. So we'll have to see. That said, I do want to say well done to the back line in particular tonight, because you know, tough old conditions and Big Crusty coming back in. Dylan McAvoy was just outstanding again, and yeah, so fingers crossed, nothing too serious, and the boys will be ready for Saturday.
Steve, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.